What is up, guys? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to Factorio. This is episode number 34. And today we're doing another little bit of a maintenance episode. I really wanted to get blue circuits done, but in order to get blue circuits done, we need to get green circuits better. Because then we need to get red circuits better. And that's the only way we're going to have blue circuits working pretty well. Now, the idea behind this little setup here is that these are going to take over for that once we start running out. So it looks like this is the area where we start having problems where this can't continue very well. In fact, we'll even go one more. How about that? We'll go one more, and then right there, that's where we'll make the swap. So we're gonna do a little bit of a swaparoo right there, just so that will work out. So let's automatically fix all this stuff up. And in fact, we need to put a thing here, a beacon, so that we can see our stuff. Awesome. What are we missing? I think we're what are we missing? It says we're missing something. Oh, these things, right? Can I go through here and just? I wish I could just remove all of these things. I don't want to use these anymore because they're annoying. But I think it's fine. Okay. So we should be getting greens much faster than we were before. About double the rate should be what we're seeing here. Which does seem to be what we're seeing. It's good. Let's make these into let's make these into reds, not yellows. You should be replacing or taking up for this, so you should be swapping in right here. So I'll let you tap in. How do we want to do this? Actually, I'll let you go forward a little bit and then up, and then you're going to tap in right about here. We'll go under, we'll come up, and then we'll kind of turn in. Here, turn in like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that fills in right there, and this one fills in right here. We should have a nice full set of green circuits always. I like it. Okay, our green circuits are doing better. We might need to make another green circuit facility somewhere else because this one's getting a little bit used up, and we want to definitely have more green circuits than this. But for now, it's going to work out just fine. What we really need to work on is going to be iron and steel. Now, for iron, we have a short fix that we can do for now. How come you're not getting iron? 1, 2, 3. Oh, because you're the fourth one, aren't you? And is the fourth one used at all? Meow. I don't think it's used. No, it's not used. Okay, so the fourth one's not used. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to split right here so that all of these are on the same thing. And we're going to do, let's do boom, boom, boom. We're going to do a four-way split, even though the fourth one's not going to be used, just because that's the one I know how to do. All right, there we go. Put one of these smack dab in the middle. Awesome. And let's do this. Bring it in. Bring it out. There we go. So yeah, well, yeah, now the fourth one's going to be used, but it's going to stop up eventually. We can use it if we want, but yeah, it's going to stop up eventually. And then finally right here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a, I think it's this. I don't know. It's something like that. So it does the four-way split, and hopefully that will make it so that we kind of normalize the amount of iron that we're going to have, which is what we want to do. Because this one currently was not getting much iron at all. These two, in fact, weren't getting much iron at all. So we weren't getting any more of these, which is what we want. Do we have any? So you're using that iron, and you're also using that, and then you're also using that iron, rather. So by the time we get here, there's like no more iron. That's a problem. Well, I mean, I guess you shouldn't always be working. So once you stop working, you won't need any more iron, and then the iron will kind of trickle down to here. So since these things aren't always time sensitive, we should be good. We should receive a nice trickle of iron, and it should be good. For this, you're using up all of our iron. I want to do like that. They'll come by when they need things, but for now that's gonna be fine. So you guys shouldn't be placing any more. Okay, that's gonna be great. Let's go and grab some more belts because we want some more. We're also gonna throw some of our yellow belts in our trash slots so that the robots can come by and take them because we don't want our yellow belts. We're gonna throw a couple of these blueprints in there as well because we don't want them right now. We'll throw the boilers in, and the solar panels I guess we'll keep. Anything else that we want to throw in our trash slot while we're here? just to kind of fill or to kind of give some inventory space to us. Okay, I think we're gonna be good. Let's go. Let's start going to work on the steel. Now the steel, we're gonna be using train tracks a little bit. So, do we have any train tracks? I think we have them at our mall. Let's go grab some train tracks. Choo choo. Yeah, we did do train tracks. Awesome. We're gonna grab all the train tracks. Do we have a locomotive? We do. Do we have cars? We do. Okay, awesome. Let's grab a couple more cars while we're here. We'll grab all of them. And coal. Yep, that's fine. Okay, now what we're gonna do for the steel is we're gonna set up a train station that will drop off raw iron, and then we're gonna expand the steel facilities so that it can do its thing. So all in all, it should be pretty awesome. But it's all the way down there, so we got a little bit of a walk while we go. So how's this looking? That I don't know if we're ever going to complete that. We could, I guess, but I think this is fine currently. That little iron thing. Okay, here we are. Is being chased by a couple things. Oh, Worker Robot Speed 3 is done. Awesome. Is there a Worker Robot Speed 4? Can we do that quite yet, or is that later? That might be the one that requires the yellows. For now, let's do this. Worker cargo size edition. But could we have done the speed? I wonder. This. Where's speed? Worker Robot Speed. Oh, we could do Worker Robot Speed 4. They start really getting fast once you get down to here, because this goes 6 to infinity, so they get faster and faster, and you can just keep doing these over and over. So yeah. Okay, let's run down here. We're going to take a blueprint of this, and we're just going to kind of add onto it. Now, what we're going to do as well is we're going to throw a roboport on the front of these. So in the blueprint, we're going to have the roboport. We might not have that piece right there, but we're going to have the roboport so that we can just copy over roboports as well. So where is a blueprint? Here's a blueprint. Let's grab this. And yeah, I just want to grab this stuff right here. Well, I guess I could grab, well, we'll grab that, and then we'll just not use any of this. Anything on this line we don't need, but we will use that piece right there. Okay. I guess that's the coal coming in. Okay. So we don't need that right there. We don't need the that thing. We don't need this. And I think that's going to be good. Okay. We need the roboport, but we don't need that. And yeah, that looks good. So we've got, what is this? The iron coming in and then the coal. Let's go ahead and copy it, and we'll place a couple of these things. So give it a little bit of room. Let's do this much room. There's one. We'll keep going down the line. We're going to want a couple, like a bunch of these. So there's two. So far that would be 3 total. 4. 5. 6. Let's go 8. Why not? 7 and 8. We're kind of pretty far out of our base. I mean, how far is that? That is there. So that'd be a whole thing of steel. But on the bright side, we shouldn't have any steel problems after having this set up. And if we do, I mean, it'd be far up here that we'd have to kind of think about steel. We would never have steel problems for any of these machines, which is exactly what we're looking for. So let's let the robots set these up. And the robots, like I was mentioning earlier, will set up the roboports as well. So they'll go and grab roboports and place roboports on their own, which is kind of a really cool meta thing that they do. They place their own little robot factories. It's almost like robots are creating robots at this point, which means, what am I even here for? That's really the question. Okay, let's well, actually, we'll speed this up. No, we won't. We'll let them do their own thing. We'll do that. We'll work on the trains while they do that. So the trains, we're going to want a couple of train stations. So I think one train station will be able to fit 2 of these. 2. Should one be for 2, or should one be for 4? Because each train can have 4 cars is how we're setting it up. But these are going to require a lot of iron, like really fast iron as well. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we want to do like 1 train station fits 2, and then 2. Yeah, that might be better. So what we'll do then is it's going to be kind of a weird setup, but we'll do. This is going to be our train station. It's going to go like that. And that should be long enough. Let me if I add a train. Do we have trains? Oh god, do we have train stations? No. Did I forget train stations? Or stops or whatever they're called? Yeah, I think I might have. No, I didn't. Okay, whew. That is enough for 4. Awesome. Okay, so that's a train station right there. We'll have a train on it. So here's one train. And then a couple of these things as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me ask for more train. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Ask for some trains as well. Trains and cargo wagons are what I want. Cargo wagons, I want 10 of while we're working with trains. I really need to expand this because I know you can expand this with something. I just don't know what it is. But for now, I guess it's going to be fine. Our battery's fully charged. How is this doing, by the way? All we have is night vision. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing pretty well as well? Also, am I in the zone? Am I in? No, I'm not. I'm just out of range. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to be a train station. We're going to have another one over here. Kind of like right here. So it's going to look a little bit weird, but we're going to set it up really well. So it's going to be super awesome. 3, 4. And does a train station fit here? Oh yeah, it's right here, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it does. Awesome. Put it right there. Okay, now for this, can we turn the track? No, it turns right onto it. I don't want to put it right onto that. I want it to be like one off, which is why I put the train station right here. Sweet. So for this is going to be kind of a weird little cross right here. And it's going to require some interesting placement of these. But we'll get it working. No worries. Oh, shoot. We're cutting it real close, aren't we? We're going to have to back this up one. There we go. Can I place this now? Yes. Awesome. And then we'll have this right here. This second line. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be kind of interesting. But it will work. It'll be super awesome and cool. And everyone's going to love it. Let me just place that right there so we don't need these random stuff. Okay. Turn you right there. And here we go. So trains are going to be able to come through here, essentially. So this will be the priority track. This will be the track that allows trains to go through. And then we'll also have... we'll have the end piece right here. So this one's going to come right there. There we go. That's going to be, this right here is going to be the other track. Oh, shoot. That's not going to work, is it? Let's move it over one as well. So once it comes over here, we're going to kind of turn it in like this, and then we're going to come in like that. Sweet. This is train creating 101. Crazy train creating. This one right here is going to come over here, and it's going to meet directly up with that. One more. Meet up with that. Awesome. These, we're just going to go underground for that. So go under right here, come up right there, and then we'll do the same thing over here. So under right here, come up right there. Awesome. That's looking pretty cool. I mean, it's going to look weird, like I was saying. So we're going to have the one train station here. It's going to support a full train. So we're going to have the train right there. And then we're going to have the cars. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's going to be one train station. Then we're going to have another train station. And everything is just so grouped together that it's going to be a little bit tough to do. But we'll get it set up. It'll be awesome and great and stuff. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have what was it? You have these on the ins, and then on the outs you have a different one. Well, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do, well, we'll start from the front here. Well, I'll set up the whole thing, and then I'll set up the signals. How about that? That might work better. Okay, so you are going to come out like right here. I don't actually remember where the main priority track is. And then we're going to have a massive parking lot as well, which is only to be expected. I mean, you have to for this. There's no other way around it. Okay, priority track, you just keep going down because you're going to go the whole way. There we go. That's the full priority track. Let's go to this one right here, which we're going to have Right about there. Well, right about there. Awesome. Let's go back the other way. Just enough for a full four car train. We need 1 or 2 more tracks there. We'll go a couple more. There we go. That should have a 4-car train. Yep, that has a 4-car train with a little bit of room. And then finally this one right here, which will be the same. We'll have another 4-car train. So you're gonna go all the way. This one's gonna be a little bit skewed backwards, but that's fine because we have the room. Yep, that's enough room. Awesome. And I'm leaving one space in the front so that we can put a signal if we need it. And back to the priority track. Okay, now we've got the full priority track set up. Next thing we want to do is we want to create a parking lot. Now, like I said, we have plenty of room here to create a parking lot. So we're going to do a very similar thing to what we did over there. Actually, we're going to do it kind of straight. We're going to do it right here. So right about here, we're going to have our parking lot. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure first we have enough room. So we're going to turn around right here. We're going to turn... actually, well, if we wanted to turn, how far would we have to go? So turn right about there. So that's the closest we can go. So we're going to start our priority track right here with enough room to hold a 4-car train, at least. Do we have any more cars? I don't think we do. That's plenty of room though. That should be. In fact, yeah, that should be good right there. Okay, enough room to hold a 4-car train. Next, we'll do this one right here. Skip. Let's skip 1 space so that we have enough to put a signal. And we're going to want... How many trains are there going to be? I would say there are going to be 8 trains potentially right here. Well, plus the coal. Well, we don't have any room for a coal area, which is fine, I guess. We'll import the coal normally because I think we already are. Or we'll just use electric furnaces once it comes down to it. So we want to be able to store at least, I'd say at least 8 trains, and then we're good in our parking lot. Okay. How many are we up to? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do 1 more train track, and this should be good. What are we going to call this episode? The Mega Train Station. I don't know. I feel like I call everything mega. Mega something. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus extra. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of room, so no worries. Right, for this, now we're going to go this way. And then we're going to loop back around. Like that. Yep, just like that. Awesome. So this is actually going to get removed. All of this right here. This was just for me figuring out where I can place things. So as a placeholder. Okay, so this is going to turn and go straight into that. Nice. Then this next one's going to do the same thing. It's going to turn, go straight into that. This next one's going to turn and go straight into this. Then we're going to turn and go straight into that. Turn straight into that. Turn straight into that. And finally, turn straight into that. Awesome. That is going to be our train station. Now, the way we set this up is going to be a little bit weird because we don't want trains stopping in the middle here. That is a big no-no. So what we're going to do, I might even... this is an interesting idea. I might put another parking lot at the end of this, just so we don't have trains blocked up in here, so that they can always have a place to go. Now, the way we're going to set this up as well is, what was it? It was chain signal on the entrance. So you guys, here's your entrances. So put the chain signal right here. We're going to have pretty much only chain signals because we want a train to only enter this space, this priority space, if they have somewhere to go. So if they have a station available, we want them to be able to go in. But if there's no station available and they just want to park like right here, we don't want that to be possible. So we're going to put another chain signal right here. with chain signals on the exits. And then right here, here's fine. You can go up to here. This will be a normal signal. Yeah, right there. So you can go into there if it's possible. But we don't want you going into here. So chain signal there. Chain signal these places. And chain signal here. Okay. And right here we're going to put a normal signal as well. So normal signal there. Actually, I'll just run through and put normal signals where we want the normal signals. Then I can just put chain signals. So a normal signal here. And a normal signal here. So from there, chain signals pretty much everywhere. Okay. Chain signal on this exit right here. And then chain signals on the entrances. Yep. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then are we all set up? I think we are. Okay, so let's get a car, which we don't have. Let's run over here and grab one, and then we'll check to see if it works. Okay, excuse me. Lots of coughing. So let's take a look at this. So this is exactly what we should see. It's lots of blue, pretty much everywhere. So you guys have blue. Can you continue here? Well, you've got a blue here. So if you're going here, then yeah, you're fine. If you're going here, you've got another conditional blue. Let's put a train. Let's put a car in here. See what happens. Okay, so you're red now, but you can still continue. Let's put a car up here. Let's see what happens. You're red now, but you can still continue. Awesome. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So let's run through here. Blue, green. So what if, okay, so what if there's one here? Now you're just flat out red. Even though, well, I mean, you're green, so let's see. What if, okay, so if you were like right here, would you be allowed to go in here? I don't think you would. You'd only be allowed to go this way. Okay, that's fine. So if there's a car, if there's one right here, then for instance as well, you wouldn't be able to go. I mean, you're green, but you're red. Oh, shoot. I probably want to put a rail signal here then. Blue, you're coming in here. Are you blue? Why are you blue? You should be... Oh, you should be green, really. I want the train to be... Okay, hang on. Do you have enough room here? I think maybe this one should be a chain signal, and then this one should be a normal signal. So you'll be green. Yeah, you be green. And then right here, though, you can't go into the intersection if there's something here. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so you're still green. Awesome. Now you're red. So you would be able to continue if you're going this way, but not if you're going that way. Okay. Do we have room? I think we have room on this one as well. So let's do the signals properly. Put this one right here. Then we'll put a chain signal right here. Just so that it's green if they want to come in here. We don't want it to be blue. But they can't enter the intersection randomly, which is what we want. Okay, that's good. We don't have very much room on this one. So we had enough to put that, but not much to put anything else. Which is kind of annoying, but I guess it'll work. Okay, and then that final one right there. Yeah, okay, I think everything is going to work out pretty well. All we need to do is set up that little train station that we wanted to set up as well. So let's use our grenades. Even though we have robots to do this if we wanted to, we would need to set up the roboports, which we really should because we do plan to do that anyway. But whatever. So we're going to run another parking lot here. And like I said, the reason for that is because we don't want trains to be able to stop anywhere. So we're going to do this. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Chop the trees. I really just need to get robots in here. Is that long enough? No, it's not long enough. That will be long enough. Okay, awesome. Then we're going to run this way. Like this. Okay, you know what? We're just going to get robots in here. It's annoying. Run some roboports over here. We'll give them power as well. Just put roboports everywhere. There should be like... What I've done in the past is I've actually just had them put themselves places. That's what what I was mentioning earlier. Just like tell them to make more roboports everywhere. You can't just say make more roboports, but you can put roboports as part of a blueprint and then just like place them everywhere. Which typically what you want to do is you want to bundle roboports with power lines. Okay, there we go. Let's give this one a couple of chests as well, since if they're going to be gathering trees, not cheese, they probably want to also get some chests. Okay, there we go. How far can you guys go? Oh yeah, you guys can go pretty much that whole area. Okay, so let's go ahead and deconstruction plan trees. I want to whitelist trees and rocks. No, please delete all this. I don't want any of these trees here. And what we're going to do as well is we're going to run another roboport over in this area. Could have sworn there was... Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. We'll let them continue to do this. Look how fast they are. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, the army. It's here. That's crazy. Okay, one right here. There we go. We're going to have one right here. There we go. It's going to also support 8 trains. Well, actually, well, yeah, it'll support 8 trains. Why not? We already have the room. Once you have the room, that's really the only thing that's required is have the room and the materials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Once you have the room to do it, there's no reason not to, because this will make it so that we don't have trains that can't do anything, that are just kind of blocking everywhere. Okay, we'll do, for this we'll go 1 and then turn. Well, 1 more and then turn. We'll go 1 or 2 and then turn. Not enough rails. We don't have enough rails, but for now, I mean, you get the idea. It's gonna work. We're almost there. We've almost got it set up. Let's real quickly get this back up and running so that we don't run out of steel completely. But yeah, that's it. It's gonna work out. We want to be able to go in here and then go in here if it's empty. So all the way at the bottom, we're gonna have a normal one of these. So yours is gonna be right. Yeah, they're gonna be on this. Can I put another one right here? No. Okay, we're gonna have it right here actually. 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then this one's gonna be down here. The one that allows you to go essentially. That one right there. And then finally we're going to have this at the exit. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good, I think. So if there's a train, for instance, right here, you're going to be red, and then you guys are going to be green. So that's exactly how it's going to work. Is they're going to come through here. This priority lane will only be used if the train has a train station, or has a spot that they can go in here, and that's exactly why we want to do it like that. Just so that trains don't get caught up right here. Because once trains start getting caught up right here, you know, you enter the area where it's kind of like no one can go anywhere. You got this gridlock, so that's exactly what we want to do. It's essentially saying that if you're over here in this area right here, you can't leave home unless you can make it to work without passing through a stoplight. That's basically what it is. And it's an interesting idea, but we'll see how it works. Anyways, if you guys liked the episode, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Factorio.